can have a profitable business and still run out of cash. The numbers say one thing, but the bank account unfortunately says something completely different. Hello there, Salim Omar here from Straight Talk CPAs. I'm joined by my senior accounting advisor and CFO, Abhi. Abhi, welcome. So I want to start with something that confuses many business owners. You can have a profitable business and still run out of cash. And on the surface, that does not make sense. If the business is making money, why does cash feel tight? But this is something we see more often than not. And when it happens, it causes a lot of stress because the numbers say one thing, but the bank account unfortunately says something completely different. And that disconnect can make business owners start questioning everything.
And the reason this happens is because profit and cash are not the same thing. So profit is something that's based on accounting rules, but cash is based on timing. When money actually comes in, when it goes out, and that timing difference creates what we call the cash conversion gap. It's the gap between earning the revenue and actually receiving the cash. And the larger that gap becomes, the more pressure it creates on the business. So let's make this very simple with an example. We often see what we call the 30-10 problem.
What is that?
So you invoice your clients on net 30, but your expenses, your payroll, payments to vendors, your overheads are due in the next 10 days. So you are constantly covering that 20-day gap. Even if the business is profitable, that gap has to be funded somehow.
Makes sense. This is where the pressure starts to build. Yeah, like the 30-10, the difference between 30 and 10, there's a 20-day gap there. And the business owner, they're doing the work, you're generating the revenue, but the cash isn't there when you need it. So you start relying on what? Lines of credit. You start delaying payments, or you just constantly are feeling behind. And over time, that can become exhausting, not because the business model isn't working, but because the structure isn't aligned. What you just mentioned as the 30-10 problem. Now, here's where it gets even more interesting. Growth can actually make this problem worse. We call it the growth funding trap. We've seen businesses growing quickly, but because they're offering payment terms to clients, they're essentially financing that growth. Revenue goes up, which is great, exciting. More work is being done, but cash is delayed. At the same time, expenses are increasing, more payroll, more overhead. So the faster you grow, the tighter cash becomes. And that's when business owners start saying and start wondering, we're growing, but why does this feel so much harder?
One of the tools we use with clients to solve this problem is a simple 13-week cash flow projection. It maps out when the cash is coming in, when the cash is going out for the next 13 weeks. So instead of reacting to that cash pressure, you can actually see it coming and plan for it.
And that change alone changes how the business feels, because instead of guessing, you're making decisions with visibility. You're not reacting to problems, you're anticipating them. And that's where things start to stabilize. So if there's one idea to take away from this conversation, it's this. Profit doesn't guarantee cash, And if your business feels tight, even when it's doing well, it's worth looking at how cash is actually is moving through your business, because disciplined businesses don't just generate profit, they build systems that consistently converts profit into cash. And that is what allows them to operate with confidence, to grow without pressure, and ultimately build something that can endure beyond them.
If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. For personalized tax strategies and expert guidance, scan the QR codes on your screen to visit our website or book a complimentary consultation with our team. Thanks for watching.